Hey guys, it's nice for me to be in your ears again. Welcome to the podcast 5 Minutes or Less. I am your host, Brian Doney. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we got a good episode. We got a good pod. We have a guest today named Floyd Collins, who is kind of a magician and kind of a comedian, but mostly a comedian magician, who was nice enough to be a guest on this show, and he's signing on to be our first wizard we've ever had. Just to make it clear, though, he wanted me to make sure to remind you guys that he is actually a magician, not a wizard, even though his title for the podcast is Wizard. He's our wizard correspondent, but he is only a magician. So just so you guys are clear on that. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. You know, we got our first wizard. Last week we had our first spokesperson, Cash Levy, in the long Jimmy Jonathan's episode. If you haven't listened to that, please check it out as well. It's very funny, as is today's. And it's good. We have our spokesperson. We have our wizard to help us in the fight against Jimmy Johnson. I'm trying to think of, who else we could add to this army that we're having so far. Spokesperson, wizard, I don't know what else to... I'm not sure where else we're going to go with this, but we'll figure something out. The only thing I want to say today is, if you haven't yet, check out, if you want to, check out the podcast on YouTube. It's on YouTube now. If you click through the YouTube link on my website, you should be able to find it and click subscribe, so that way you can get an update of the podcast through YouTube if you want to listen through that from now on. Every single episode is pretty much on there. There's only one or two that we couldn't quite get on, but that's one of the main ways you can listen to this podcast. Another way is to also subscribe on iTunes if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. Another thing I'd appreciate, whether you listen through YouTube or iTunes, is if you wrote a review or a comment or liked the pod or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Just so other people can get a feel for what that episode is about. Also, be nice to hear, the voices of members of the 5 Minute High Club and what you guys think. And feel free to share this podcast with your friends and whatnot, and try to get more. Let's try to get more 5 Minute High Club members. All right, let's try to get more people to listen to this podcast while they're in a plane. Let's work on that. Make our army a little stronger, so that way Jimmy Jones doesn't stand a chance. All right, so let's get this show rolling with today's song that I do not know, which is brought to us by randomsongoftheday.org. If it wasn't for them, I would never even know this song existed. It's called California Love by Tupac Shakur, I think. I think that's how you pronounce it. All right, here we go. Now let me welcome everybody to the wild, wild west, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Pack a vest for your Jimmy in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where the bombas hemp be, the state where you never find a dance floor empty, and pimps be on a mission for them greens, lean mean money making machines, serving fiends. I've been in the game for 10 years, making rap tunes, ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon. Now it's 95, and they clock me and watch me, diamonds shining, looking like I robbed Liberes. It's all good, from Diego to the Bay. Your city is the bomb if your city making pay. Throw up a finger if you feel the same way. Dre putting it down for California. Welcome to the podcast 5 Minutes or Less. I am your host, Brian Doney. I've decided to go with a different angle on how to defeat Jimmy Jones this week. I figured that since normal convention of warfare doesn't work, like the sandwich inception or whatnot, since that doesn't work, I think I'm gonna go with like black magic. So I got Floyd here, who's a magician.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hey, so you're a magician.
Yep.
All right. You hate Jimmy John's too.
Absolutely.
Okay, why do you hate Jimmy John's? Let's go there first.
I think because they're supposed to be freaky fast, and they never are. That's part of it for me.
Mm-hmm.
There is the quality. I'm not really into that.
Yeah, quality's terrible.
So, I mean, combination of things.
Those are two really good reasons.
And they always have, like people that work there that don't know what I want,
What do you want?
I don't want anything from Jimmy John's.
No, me neither. I want them to
Just
crumble.
On the record, you're my hero.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the crusade started from you.
Yeah.
Which is very important to me.
Well, thanks, and I'm glad to have you here to join me in this fight.
I'm glad to be one of your minions.
So, no, not a minion. You're gonna be my wizard in this crusade. Can
Okay,
I call you a wizard?
No.
Okay.
No.
What can I call you? Magician?
I'm thinking, okay, that'll work. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go.
Could I
magician.
call you warlock?
Warlock would be cool, but I'm not a warlock.
All right, so just magician.
That'll work.
All right, fine, magician.
All right.
Okay, so, I'm not familiar with your powers. Do you think you could?
I have many.
You think? Okay. Is one of them perhaps sending Jimmy John's to the 8th level of hell? Perhaps?
Well, no, I mean, the 8th level?
Yeah, the 8th level.
Wow. No, I mean, I probably could, but that would require me to use a lot of, mana and stuff, and I don't want to waste it on them. So, best I could probably do is make one of their sandwiches disappear. I mean,
you mean a sandwich shop or just
a sandwich?
A sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, okay.
I could do that. I could do one maybe.
How would you a half? How would you make it disappear?
Oh, there's many different ways. Like I could float it. Maybe.
Okay.
Float it right out the door and then into the ionosphere, which would be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Would be cool.
Would it explode?
It could probably explode. I mean, it depends. If it's a turkey, maybe not.
Oh,
that meat's really tough.
Okay, so ham?
Ham, I could do that. I can make ham explode.
Ham would explode.
Ham's pretty easy to explode, actually. I've done that before. Yeah.
Isn't there like, I think somewhere there's like a video of like people blowing up pigs or something.
There
like
is.
That.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's why it's easy. Because there are people that do that. And I've seen it.
All right, no. Okay, so we'll go with the ham sandwich. And you said half of it? What would you do? What would we do with the other half? Would
Probably give it to somebody that's not hungry. Because they're not going to eat it.
Yeah, and then they could throw it away.
They probably would.
That would be good.
I would.
Yeah. I would like
it
if they took that Jimmy John's sandwich and used it as like a kitty litter, just have the cat shit all over it.
That's a different idea.
Yeah. That's how much I despise Jimmy John's. And then I want him to scoop it up, put it in the trash, and then I want to have like a bunch of insects eat it.
That would be kind of neat, really, if you think about it. Were we talking about a ham one again or turkey?
No, well, since turkey doesn't explode, we're going to go with ham.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to go with ham. So we'll do half a ham sandwich in the Ionsphere, right?
Right,
or
Ionosphere.
Ionosphere.
Yeah.
Not Ionsphere.
No, Ionosphere.
Ionosphere.
It's way up there.
How high?
It's up in space.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, now, what about this? Can you hypnotize people?
Yes. Yes,
right.
yes, I can. Is there an idea?
Yes. I was thinking on a full moon,
right?
You could send it.
On which month? That's important.
Okay. What would be which month has the most like reception?
I'd have to Google that.
Okay. While you're Googling that, here's my idea. You send out your is it like a beam? Or do you use it with your mind, or do you have to like look at somebody to hypnotize
it's definitely you have to look at them. And it's your voice.
All right, your voice.
And voice control.
What kind of voice exactly?
I can't do it right now. Didn't you say this is going to be aired? I don't hypnotize everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I can't abuse my powers.
Okay, you know what?
Don't make me abuse my powers.
No, I'm not going to make you abuse your powers.
Okay, all right.
No, but I just thought of a good idea.
What's that?
Like next pod that we do, it's going to be like what's it called? A kamikaze. We're going to make a
What?
kamikaze pod
That'd
where
be cool.
you hypnotize on this podcast,
Yes.
and then we'll send it into the Jimmy John's headquarters and hypnotize them and have them destroy themselves.
I will agree to that.
If this first plan doesn't work.
Okay, I will agree to that as long as I can do it in ninja style.
What's ninja style? Do you just wear a ninja costume?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so you can wear a ninja costume when we do that. All right, but here's the plan with the moon. So
Okay.
you look at the moon,
Right.
and you do your voice control. You look at it.
Right.
When it's a full moon.
A full moon.
Will it bounce
month?
off the moon?
Do we ever delay it on a month?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But we can figure that out.
Yeah,
That's
let's
a
just say
detail.
it's going to be in the fall.
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
Let's say
the
it's in
fall.
the fall.
Fall.
Okay, fall.
I mean, it's winter, so
We'll go with
that
that.
gives us plenty of time
Plenty of time to figure things out.
All right.
We got this.
So it bounces off the moon.
Bounces. Okay.
And then it hypnotizes all Jimmy John's people.
All of them?
Yes.
There's that one guy, though. I don't think he's totally into Jimmy John's. He doesn't even eat their subs. Do we have to hypnotize him?
Can you selectively hypnotize, or
I think we can.
or is it like a canvas? Do you just?
No, I think we just have to like give him a heads up.
Okay.
Like, dude, don't look at the moon.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Don't look at the moon.
Right.
Ham sandwich.
Just that one guy, because I think he's the only one.
All right. So this ham. All right. So
We're gonna blow up ham sandwiches.
We're going to blow up a ham sandwich.
Yes.
Luckily, there's this thing I can do on the podcast. Instead of having to having to stop and go and get a sandwich, we do this cool thing where we can get it almost instantly, and it's not through Jimmy John's. We'll actually steal it, but we'll have to do a time skip. I've only done it twice before.
Oh, we're doing a time skip?
Yeah, we're going to do a time skip.
I love time skips.
Yeah, I've only done this twice before.
This isn't.
I'm going to need your help.
Okay.
So,
do we have to have a DeLorean or something?
No.
A flux capacitor?
No. It's pretty simple. Just hold my hand.
Okay.
All right.
We got this.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. So when we're done with this time skip, we're gonna have our ham sandwich.
All right.
All right, we got our ham sandwich.
What the heck, dude? That's like
Isn't this podcast
magic.
cool?
This podcast rocks.
Yeah. All right, so we got our ham sandwich.
It's gonna put me out of business.
No.
I can't do that.
No,
on stage.
it's
not twice in one day.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
You know what? I can't do it that often either. This is only the third time I do it, and it's only for emergencies.
Wow.
All right.
Check that out. That's so cool.
Yeah. So
it's a ham one too.
It's the ham one. So send half of it up into the Ionsphere.
Right now?
Yeah. Can you do that now?
Oh, hang on. I got to build up some mana.
All right.
It's there.
Whoa, I see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God,
I
that's
did
a big
that.
explosion.
I
Whoa.
I did that.
That's cool. Now, if only we can somehow use that as like a weapon. Maybe next time on the podcast, we can target a ham sandwich towards a Jimmy John's satellite.
Let's do that next time.
We'll do that next time.
I'm pretty wore out, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about
Seriously,
that.
all this.
The time skip and then the Ionsphere.
And the Ionosphere. That's like a lot, you know, in one day.
Yeah, I hear you. But I appreciate all the help and for you using your powers to help me find this crusade. And I appreciate you being a fan.
I am. I'm honestly, you're like my hero now.
Oh,
so
well, thank you.
I'm glad we
nice
could be part of this. This is awesome, man.
Yeah. Well, say goodbye to everybody, Floyd.
All right, hey, bye, everybody.